Good morning, friends. I've been out here loading the van up with things, trying to get things ready for the road. And I have a few other ideas I need to implement. This is the back end. I need to fix that up there where it's been pulled out and, get that screen in place. This is the garage down here. This is the Blue Eddy. And you've seen this power up. It'll come on. And then I can power my lights in the interior over there. So it's got 96% on the battery right now. There's my DC to DC charger and the outlet on the wall that can run everything. This is my shore power, so I can run a couple of cords off of that when I'm hooked into shore. This is my output, my input. I've also got solar panel that I can hook into this, my electric blanket, a few other tubs and things I need to put away. That's a Bouge RV air conditioner, just in case I need something to cool it down in there. I can just stick that out a window or something, but I've got my step ladder here to get up above, and that's my beach chair, my folding chair. But these are the new windows that I just installed. Aren't they fun? Yeah, it looks like the standard window on the outside, but it flips open. And then on the inside, you've got your choice of shade or screen. There's the screen. There's the shade. And there's the screen. So you can keep the bugs out if you've got this whole back end opened up and the door shut. And then you just pull it in here. Pull it in here and latch it down and close it up. And then these all need to be pulled off. These are just protective on there. But I've got those on both of the back windows. So let me back up here and show you what's going on back here. So I can either use the door fully open, the screen. I can drop that curtain down over my garage to hide everything that's in there. Those things can go up in there. There's the other door that's wide open with the window in it, just like the other side. And let me come around here. On this side, yeah, that's stuff I've been unpacking. On this side, we've got, okay, right now I've got this front seat swiveled around. The other one will swivel around too. I want to put some kind of wood or something underneath here because this is a slide that pulls out from under the bed, and I've got my freezer, Bouge RV freezer, back here that I can power with the power station. And then I've got an ice chest so I can freeze ice, put it in here, keep everything cold. So I've got plenty of refrigeration. And this is on a glide. Oh boy, can't do that with one hand. But I need a piece of wood or something under there to, yeah, I'm running into a box or something back there. So I'm not going to shove that in right now, but that's the plan. That's my intention. We'll see how that goes. I got to make sure that I have plenty of air circulation around that. So let's get up in here. I added this little bit of storage over there. I've just got it bungee corded down to the floor. I've got a couple of cook stoves, and those are solar panels and a nice fan. Yeah, so I put curtains up in the front for privacy. So I've just got a rod going across here, and I can hang things from the rod, and there's spaces up above where those things can go. But you can see I've got seating here, I've got seating there. I can turn that around halfway, I can turn it around the whole way. I've got the top of this for a workstation, so I will have 5-gallon jugs of water. I can put a 5-gallon jug of water up here for water. And then down here, I've put all the essentials. I've got, this is kitchen stuff in here with vinegar and peroxide and alcohol, all that kind of stuff, dishes. Down there is my shower stuff. I've got a doggy pool and shower stuff, and then butane to go in my little butane stove. This down here is tools, and this is just excess overflow other stuff. Gotta find some place for that garbage can. This table top actually houses all of the potty stuff. So there's my potty and, you know, all the things that go along with that. So that will fit in there. I think I've got an extra foam pad underneath there that I think I'm gonna take out. But let's back up. I've got plenty of floor space. Let me sit down here a minute. I got plenty of floor space. You can see all the way to the end. That stuff over there are extra cords and things. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to make it blurry. That stuff over there, right there, is all the extra cords and things that go to everything. And this is a short queen bed. We put those slats from IKEA across. We just put rails in, and I got a mattress off of Amazon, cheap mattress off of Amazon, and I've got a queen size bed back there, guys. I've got over on this side, I'll have my walking stick, and that's a beach umbrella and my sun hat and all that kind of stuff. And then up above, I think I've shown you this before, I've got I might have to. Okay, hold everything. Let's back up a few paces. I forgot that you have to push the DC button on the Blue Eddy in order to get the lights to work. So going back and forth, looking at the videos about how this was all done, I see that there are a few things that I missed. So these are the slats that went in underneath the bedding. Those are the IKEA metal frame that we mounted on the wall to put the slats onto, and then add the mattress from Amazon onto. Now you can see the lights are on the wall, and the overhead lights are on. They're working just fine, but you do have to push that button. This is where all of the light switches wire into. So I've got a box there that plugs into the Blue Eddy, and then I've also added some lights on the stair steps just to give me a little bit of relief so I'm not tripping and falling. Might have to do something with that, because these lights work around when the van is not on. So I need to go back and look at my power supply and see what's going on there. But I need to fix that up above the window there. And I've got my cozy spot. Okay, and that's my little van bag to take into shower at Planet Fitness. So yeah, that's where I am today, guys. That's what I've accomplished. Oh, and that's on the floor there. That's the bug screen that's gonna go up over this door. It's magnetized, but you know, we had to take it down while we were doing a few other things, because you know, we got other stuff to do. Oh, and of course my new that's my new GPS and cameras and all of that stuff is up there. So yeah, pretty fancy, huh? It's coming along anyway. I'm starting to feel like it's coming together. So hope you enjoyed this video. I gotta go empty the trash and get to my appointment. Talk to you guys later. Bye. So I'm back out at the van. Thought I would show you what I wasn't showing you before. This is the Blue Eddy. It's the Elite 300, 2400 watts. And when you turn the power on, right here, it comes up on the dial, but then you have to hit the DC and turn that button on also. Now that activates the other things that are hooked in on that DC current, which runs out of here. So let me walk around and show you what's going on there. Okay, we're inside, and now that I have the right button pushed, you can see the lights are on. And back here, all around the edges, I have lights, and I have lights underneath the vehicle too. So down here on the keypad, you can turn on the lights just with the hit of a button. You see they've come on, and then I can also adjust these. I can have them on and off as I wish, because there's buttons on these and they have different settings. So you can turn those on and off as needed. You don't need to have them all on at the same time. So suppose I just need one up front here or one in the back there, then I can turn those on and off. Now I did, because it's Amazon days and there's a lot of stuff on sale on Amazon that are related to stuff I'm doing, I did get these sunscreens for the side windows up front, because it gets hot when you're sitting and driving in the heat. So I got these. I got to get the other one on this window over here. And then one of the things I like that I've had in my other vehicle is this magnetic phone holder, and it comes with the holder, which just clips on the back of my phone, but it also comes with additional magnets. So if you have an Android or something and you don't have the magnets, they do send it with them. But they also send these two little metal discs, and so you can have multiple places within here where you can move this from one spot to another with these metal discs. The other thing I was watching one of the shows, I think from Lulu, and they were getting a magnetic sun visor. So I got this to go up over my area when I'm driving, because this flips down. This part here is a sun visor, and that flips down and gives me some relief. So this is my new navigation system. You see I put the ring right up there so that I can hook my phone in right above it. But it's got all the bells and whistles. You can see my cameras are here. I've got navigation if I want the big screen, and I can move that out or in, get all the perspective. I've got my FM radio right there. You know, I can turn that up or down just like that. So, and then I've also got voice activation over here. I haven't really played with this a whole lot, but I think it's going to be a real handy thing to have. This one has wireless mirroring. I haven't set that up yet, but I will, so that I get all my contacts and everything in there. That's in here. All the Bluetooth and everything, iPod, USB, SD cards, all that. So if I'm videotaping with the front camera, then I'll be able to pick that up. I've also got up here, I've got connectors so that I can charge everything right here handy. And yeah, that's the new nav system. What do you think? Do you like it? I think I'll be boogieing as I go down the road here. Anyway, It's got everything that I need for all that cruise control and voice activation and the phone and everything right here. I just need to get that all set up. So that's on the agenda for one of the next things. I decided that this is not going to work out. It's too small. I need a bigger one. This was the extra large, so don't think that's going to work. But up here we've got all the air conditioning and heat and everything, and other lights, all the auxiliary lights. And then I put this pole in to hang the curtains from. So that's kind of it. You can see all the way to the back there. There's Rosie standing guard. And I'll have to get my walking stick out here. Okay, talk to you later. On down the road. Bye for now.